Do you want to rank up in your Deadlock games? Do you want to go all the way up to Eternus? Maybe even be the next Ido?
All you do is like,
Well, this video is not for you. Today, I'm here to share some useless Deadlock facts. Why keep all the useless Deadlock information to myself when I can go ahead and share it with all of you? There are currently 38 Deadlock heroes, and this is going to be one fact per hero. My name is Changla, and let's embark on this journey together. Let's begin with Abrams. Going into the files reveals a couple of unfinished visual novels. One of these novels centers around Lady Geist, with Abrams making an appearance. Within the novel's adaptation of Abrams, he is depicted to have spikes. Apollo. When translated from Ixian, Apollo's old line,
Itani Losan,
means I have no equal. Bebop. Bebop's name stems from the jazz music style bebop, which is his creator's favorite kind of music. Shout out to Miss Shelley. Billy. Billy has shoelaces that are different colors. I remember doing that in middle school with my Converse. Calico. Calico's abilities were much different, both visually and in how they worked. Her one used to send out a cat that would pick up enemies along its path, serving to be quite similar to Doorman's luggage cart. Activating the ability after it picked up its targets would detonate the cat, causing damage to nearby enemies. Celeste. Many of Celeste's abilities originate from the now scrapped hero Boho, including her ultimate and the overall character floatiness. Remember Boho from the leaks? RIP Boho, guys. The Doorman. Doorman has a full 1 minute long voice line, specifically when ulting an enemy Wraith.
You're a gambling woman, right, Wraith? I bet you don't have the will to stay here until I'm finished talking. You're probably scoffing at the idea right now. Why would I do that? There's nothing to gain. And yet, you're curious. Maybe the risk is worth the reward. Maybe there is a carrot at the end of the stick, even as your life is slow.
Drifter. When sliding down walls, Drifter will leave behind claw marks. Dynamo. Shared by Yoshi in the Deadlock Discord, old concept art originally depicted Dynamo as a pizza delivery guy named Little Dynamo, with abilities such as Pizza Party and Jumbo Slice. Will we ever get another pizza delivery hero? We'll see. Graves. Graves babysits in her spare time. Grey Talon. Grey Talon was one of the first heroes to be leaked on 4chan before Deadlock was officially announced. Though many people actually dismissed the original screenshot because they thought he looked kinda scary and not real. He just looked really off-putting. Please Valve, give him his remodel. Haze. In late September 2024, Haze's voice was turned up quite a bit. It was a lot higher pitched than normal. This got reworked and the pitch was reduced a couple of weeks later in an October patch. There is video proof that I found of this on the Deadlock forum, but the audio is it's pretty bad, so I did my best to isolate her voice, so I hope you can hear it.
Alright, maybe Vindicta's better shot than I thought.
Snap them. Your will crumbles. I'll slip right through them.
Holiday. In a now cut interaction between Lash, she promptly tells him to
Shut the fuck up.
Infernus. Infernus used to have a tail! Ivy. This was a work in progress leaked initial redesign the team was working on for Ivy. I'm happy they didn't go with this direction. She looks cute, but she kinda looks like a mouse. Kelvin. Kelvin has an old voice line where he actually used to narrate the How to Lane tutorial.
First things first, we need to take out that guardian that's at the end of this lane. By destroying it, we don't just get closer to the final objective, we earn money and ability points for the entire team.
Lady Geist. Lady Geist is the only hero to have, so far, been given a visual novel that actually has visuals and voice acting, even if it's incomplete. Titled The Binding of Oathkeeper. Lash. Lash is portrayed as very egotistical, we know this. Though Viper is the only hero he has a noticeable change in demeanor around, feeling very uncomfortable around her.
You get the letters I sent you when I was in jail?
Yeah, they were very specific.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm sure you get a lot of fan mail, so wanted to make sure they stood out.
Ooh, they did.
Bet you never thought we'd actually meet, though, huh?
No, I really didn't.
McGinnis. McGinnis's redesign is strongly based around the World War II feminist icon, Rosie the Riveter. Mina went to Blackmore Academy, the same school Graves and Apollo currently attend. Mirage. When purchasing magic carpet, as Mirage, the shopkeeper has this to say.
A little on the nose, but no judgment.
Mosif and Krillium. Mo and Krill both have an affinity for the arts. And in a conversation with Dynamo, Krill asks if Maurice can audit a pottery class. As for Krill, he's writing a memoir on their adventures. Paige has quite the amount of crushes on many of the males in the roster, including Shiv, Victor, Mirage. Even making note that Shiv is not as good looking as Mirage. Paradox's kinetic carbine actually speeds you up while you're on the zip line and when you are on the ground. Pocket was meant to marry Mina, though the assassination attempt on their life altered this path. Hence Mina's hatred for them, and because of the fact that she wasn't able to become a member of the Fairfax family. Like, girl, that's crazy. Rem. Aside from Doorman, Rem is the only other hero to have his own special little area in the hideout. Seven's name in Neon Prime, Deadlock's sci-fi ancestor, was Gigawatt, and many heroes have voice lines referring to him as such.
I see Gigawatt.
You wear your desire on your sleeve, Gigawatt, and I can provide it to you.
Shiv is canonically the most attractive, at least in this hero lineup, with him being the most complimented on by other heroes on his looks.
I see that handsome bastard.
There's only room for one impossibly handsome asshole.
Valid? I beg to differ. Isn't that right, Abrams? Silver is voiced by Erica Lindbeck, who is known for voicing another popular wolf-type character, Luna, a hellhound from the adult animated series Hell of a Boss.
Stop getting hysterical, fatty!
Sinclair. Upon Sinclair's original release in January of 2025, rather than his magic wand, Sinclair originally wielded a gun. Venator was actually supposed to release much earlier than he actually did, and was almost ready to release in the August 2025 update, but he had to be reworked. Victor's health regen actually scales with spirit, and he is the only hero capable of doing so. Vindicta. The artist who designed Vindicta also made many of the environmental posters hung about the cursed apple. Viscus's voice was a lot lower pitched than it is now.
I should see what's at the store. I can buy the best. Sometimes the best way to deal with your problems is to hide from them and pretend they don't exist. I'm making friends. Goobo!
Viper's current model originates from Callie, a hero from the scrapped project Neon Prime. For a while, Deadlock even used Callie's icon for Viper. Warden gets many voice lines, referencing him wearing a cape.
That cape kinda freaks me out.
You ever want to pawn that cape or gun of yours? You let me know.
Though this design we see of him, I don't see a cape. Warden cape redesign coming soon. Wraith's goal for participating in the ritual is not outright stated, though there used to be a voice line from the Sapphire Flame mentioning that she could help Wraith find her father.
I can help you find your father. Summon me.
Yamato's hero backstory is the only one written entirely in a different language. And there you have it, 38 useless Deadlock facts. What will you do with this information? Up to you. Shout out to the Deadlock Wiki, everyone who contributes to that, the Deadlock forums, and Fridge, all for being wonderful sources to help in this video. As always, go ahead and check out any of my other social links, my TikTok, my Twitch. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hype that thing up. Once again, my name is Chancla. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you in the streets of the Cursed Apple. Good luck in your games. Chancla out.